Cameron and Mace with the 50 Cent situation. I ain't gonna lie, Jim kept it a million. He said they keep playing with my name. It's over. I'm talking. I'm talking. Somebody say he was like, man, Cameron already had man stuff brewing up. He said Cam owe him millions. Jewel said Cameron owe him millions. So it's not only people like Puff, Dame Dash. You got these little CEOs like Cameron. Um, I never really heard people talk about 50 owed on money. 50 Cent make sure everybody paid. That's one thing. Young Buck, that was bad. Young Buck got more music out, man. That's, oh. Young Buck got caught messing with them trannies, man. He probably felt up on J Hood when they did a song. Jim Jones said he responsible for Cam wearing that pink. He said, dang, Cam was laughing. Next thing you know, Cam got everything pink. Jim Jones was the one who put the outfits together, the swag. He definitely said 50 Cent and them niggas can't dress. Uh, yo, sit up, bro.
It's from my back.
Are you drinking all that lion's mane in your back hurting? Don't make sense.
It's not.
I know what's going on.
It's from sitting down all day at the office.
But yeah, man. Kid, yo, Jim, you responsible for wearing all that pink, man? I hear that. Put them colors together, man. The Jim was behind the scenes with a lot of things and everything for everything, and especially Rucker Park when Cameron left him and he got beat up by the bad boys whole team. So I understand Jim's frustration. That's why you don't get in the middle. Let's say if that's my man and he got a homie, I'm not gonna get in between their problems. Everybody like brothers, we gonna argue, we gonna say certain things that's on our mind, and we can't get to the brother, certain things. But Cameron and Mace, they got a different relationship than Cameron and Jim Jones. So every time it's like they rekindle their relationship, no homo, Cameron and Mace, Jim Jones get pushed to the side. And then if Cameron and Mace got beef again, and then he running back to Jim, Jim like, man, I ain't got time for this shit. So I definitely know Mason Cam gonna discuss this. Cause he said he got a lot of shit on them. You know what I mean? He got all type of stories. But he said they show wasn't gonna be that good if they didn't bring up Jimmy. Capo. RIP Stack Bundles, Cheese Drugs, Free Mel Matrix, Big B's. Y'all already know situation nasty. RIP Baby Main, Lottie, all this crazy. This shit crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. Mace was responsible for a lot of crazy things. Because they said Mace was like the less fortunate. He didn't have the sneakers. He didn't have the gear. So when he was the first one to get the bag. He started going crazy, shitting on everything moving. That's how it go though. You get that money, you fuck the bag up. When you don't know no better, you fuck the bag up. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. I'm gonna tell you right now, I never had millions, but I'm pretty sure I ran through so much money, so much money. Like millions, I wouldn't even be in situations like you always gonna have problems. No matter how much money you got, no matter how good you are, how many times you go to church, the problems is gonna be here. The devil is working 24 hours every day, no breaks, no lunch break, no vacations, nothing, bro. So we can never, ever, ever fall victim to none of the devil trickery. That's the shit. And you can see it play out in hip hop. You can see it play out in Hollywood. You can see it play out in your regular day life. Like shit is real. So I ain't got time to get in nothing domestic, especially with niggas' relationships with bitches or niggas. Like, y'all got a relationship, y'all friends, and everybody's gonna bicker and go back and forth. Cause what are friends there for? To pick you up when you down. That's what you need. I say that's loyalty. When you could depend on somebody, loyalty. And sometimes when you tell somebody you can't do it for them, it is a war. Or sometimes when you have a miscommunication or y'all had an agreement and the agreement get broke, money always ruin friendships, family, relationships. This shit just it's just nasty. That's why they say money is the root of all evil. Some of us gotta make harsh decisions, man. Sometimes we gotta cut a motherfucker off, and then it's less problems. Everybody wanna be the boss. You gotta pay the cost. You gonna have the drama, people making crazy decisions. You the boss, so everything is gonna fall on you. So you know how it is. Niggas want to be the boss, but some people don't understand. Everybody could be the boss. It's just a part you gotta play. Like that's just what it is. Like you know what I mean. But I understand what Cam going through. I understand what Jim's saying. Not Mace too. You gotta understand Mace. He was at the bottom of the barrel, bro, and he happened to get to the top pick. So that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Cam started to hold. That was Cam said that was his favorite rapper. So of course he gonna sign the Hove, but when he met Hove, it was a different story. But he been knew Hove. That's what Cam said. But Mace tried to tell him like, "Yo, look, don't sign with Puff. Get you to deal with Big." And that's how Cam got with Un, because Big and Un was doing something. And that was gonna be Big Blue label. He had a Big was talking about some big deal, but so many rumors like Jaguar Wright, Mark Curry, all these people, everybody got a story to tell, man.
Hear that.
But you see in this industry, whether it's friends or family in this industry, that money always divide people. It's gonna be some arguments. Jim said Cam owned millions and he fucked up millions. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to get on the phone talking about 50 Mob Deep situation, that whole shit. 50 was talking about the lots. That shit was with P. You know what I mean? So that whole shit with Styles P and 50 arguing on the phone, Cameron came out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because when I was with Jay Hood, he said the Lox did not like Dipset. They liked it them, but they used to like diss them and shit. Like, nah. They used to make fun of like they lyrics. They thought they wasn't that good. Like they was kind of trash. That's when they had D Block versus Dipset. I was looking forward to that shit. Cause I heard Hood talking about the stories and shit. Hood used to try to put D Block on the Dipset, like them niggas is getting money, them niggas is doing this, and they used to have arguments and shit like, "Yo, you don't know what you talking about, man. They getting extorted." That's how the Lox was feeling like about Jim and them. It felt like they was always getting extorted in Harlem. But Jay Hood was like, "Y'all don't be outside. Y'all just be in the hood in one place. Like y'all not doing." He felt like they wasn't doing nothing,
Mm-hmm.
like they wasn't trying to like really do everything how every other label was like really pushing and had it organized. D Block was like, you gotta understand, D Block, that was their first go around with pushing artists. They just got out of a bad situation. Hood didn't understand that. He just seeing all the glamour and the glitter and the gold, and he seeing people doing this, doing that, and he don't understand. You got to make a name for yourself, bro. You waiting for the Lox to carry you. That is not it. They already bringing you on stage, bringing you to shows, putting you on the album. The rest is up to you. If you get stuck on mixtape, that's you. You stuck on mixtapes. You gotta understand. It was always competition between Dipset, G Unit, Dipset, D Block, Rockefeller. So it was like more or less Ho was just doing too much running around trying to do this with these people. And they was trying to tell him like, yo, chill, yo. Don't do this with that. It wasn't SP was hating on Little Flipping them. You heard how J Hood had he tried to make it seem like SP was pressing him about doing songs with other people because they saying, bro, you're not popping. These other people are popping. And only thing you doing is getting them more money. They just not like really calling for you. The labels is don't like them. The A&Rs is not feeling the music. They can't. They trying to beg Flex. They begging DJs. They can't sell his mixtapes. He got to sell his own mixtapes. The Lox was already solidified, so they mixtapes is moving. You wasn't selling a whole J Hood mixtape like water. The DJ was stuck with them shits. So bottom line, when he was telling me about the fight and the argument, he kept like they would always get mad when he trying to tell him about Dipset, and he was like, they had a big meeting where Luch wanted J Hood to get at Banks or Santana because it was nothing else he could do. He was like, we tried everything, a girl joint, this that, put him with this artist, this that. Yo, we gonna have to get him into his own drama just to push him through the door. And he didn't want to go at Jewels. Jewels promised J Hood he was gonna sign him. The Lox didn't know that. J Hood had mad opportunities. Jermaine Dupri wanted to sign J Hood. Akon wanted to sign J Hood. Supposedly, he said Dr. Dre wanted to sign him, but the Lox was never told him, and they was hating and shit like that. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, it's he said, she say. That's between them. One thing I can say about the Lox, when they got a problem, that shit ain't all over the world. Like, they know how to, like, keep that shit contained, bro. So you never be hearing about SP and Jada going back and forth or whatever, whatever. It's probably stories, but you got a J Hood. He's the one. He got all the stories. He said they don't really like each other. He said, yo, SP and Luch really be together, but Jadakiss, he be somewhere else. And you know, that's what he was saying crazy shit. He was like, he the one who told Luch, we got to start going back to back like Kiss and Styles because, you know, Luch was out the loop a little bit, just a little bit. He wasn't that far behind. Luch got his own fan base and all that, though. Some people like the Luch better than SP and Styles on certain songs. But you know, once somebody leads you to the water, they can't force you to drink it. You got it. No, niggas ain't gonna hold your hand through this industry. It's too much shit. I got my you wanna I got my problems, your problem, that problems, everybody problems, including my own. And I'm trying to no. So you gotta understand that. And then you gonna have problems with somebody problems, wifey problem, whatever, whatever, whatever. Problems on top of problems and miscommunication and misunderstandings and shit go left because people don't know how to really tell people how they feel. I'm pretty sure if Hood would have just pressed SP and JD like, yo, look, I need y'all to write something for my album, man. Like if he would have been on it like that, but he felt like he was better than them. He thought he thought he was on. He thought he made it. Like he thought he was good. So instead of being in the studio, this nigga's on the block, chilling, smoking weed, trying to stand around the hustlers and the gangsters, and you know what I mean, like clout shit, and not really in the studio working. Like Jimmy was working. Like how they did Jewels. Now you can't go out. You gotta write these rhymes, nigga. You gotta do that. I'm pretty sure the Lox gave J Hood so much good advice, but he didn't take it. He hard headed. Some people are stubborn, man. So sometimes when people are blaming people, right, and they pointing at them, the other four fingers is pointing back at themselves. So sometimes People got to take accountability, man. You got to be responsible for things that go on in your own life and your career. Can't be
Mm-hmm.
throwing that shit on everybody, man. It's just what it is, man. But Jimmy, I understand what Jimmy's saying, you know. So I was just talking about the whole situation, D Block, G Unit, the whole shit, man. You know, so I'm just giving y'all a different point of view from the side where he was telling me. Remember, I was there through the whole beginning of the J Hood and D Block beef. I was there when Hood told Luch he wasn't getting on the song. Then they tried to send somebody. Long story short, niggas stopped that. All of that shit. The Dragon of the Chain, 50 Cent. Remember, all this shit was like New York hip hop wars. This shit was crazy. Everybody was trying to be the boss, going against the grain, going at each other. Niggas is like at least a half an hour away from each other. So competition is always good. You know what I'm saying? I remember we did a DVD talking about is beef good? You know, is that rap beef really good? It depends on, you know, what happens, you know. Sometimes that rap shit ain't that beef ain't good because that shit backfire on your career. Shit might kill your career. You never know. So that shit ain't all the time good, but sometimes that rap drama, that shit could have you popping. You know what I mean? It depends on the situation, man. But I'm definitely I ain't jumping out no motherfucking no airplane with no parachute though, you know. I'm not putting my life on the line for none of these artists or rapping niggas, man. If they put their life on the line for me, I'll put my life on the line for them. Because at the end of the day, it's all about getting this bag, staying out the way, making sure the family good, and first and foremost, make sure you good. People don't like, nah, man. They don't be like shit. Don't be in your best interest. People really want to just get over on people, take advantage of people because they know who they are. Certain people know who we are more than we know who we are because we used to being us every day. So when they see that, they be like, the light bulb come on in their head, like, yo, this dude, the whole hood scared of him. Oh, he got this shit on lock. Everybody, they saying. So niggas be thinking like, damn, I need to get with this nigga. That's what a lot of people do. They get to the hood and they try to look for the main ones that's popping, so they know if they with them, nothing's gonna happen to them. So they could walk around. They comfortable. They need to be around people that they comfortable with. You gotta be comfortable by yourself, nigga. I'm not saying you gotta be by yourself. You worth mad millions, ignorant to the fact. But what I'm saying, if you by yourself and some shit pop off, you can't be reaching for your phone. You gotta pop, nigga. You gotta be, you know what I mean? That's what I ain't like about Hood. Every time it was a situation, he never ever said, yo, like your homies, then fall back. Yo, what's up? Let me get my one on. He never said no shit like that. You know why? Cause that nigga's not like that, bro. And there's a lot of rappers that's like that. And I understand, you know what I'm saying? He put me on to a lot of shit in the industry, how everybody be wearing fake jewelry, fake this, fake that, perception. You know? Look like money, but you ain't really got it. But you gotta stay looking like you doing something. You know? You gotta stay looking like you getting money. Even if you ain't getting money. You always gotta be presentable. It's perception. They wanna try to fool us. You know what I mean? And that shit dumb as hell, man. But it works though. It worked. You know how many people came around with them fake Cubans? Niggas thought they was getting money. Niggas done got pounds of weed on credit, bricks on credit, pills on credit, because these niggas is wearing fake jewelry. And the niggas see them, they think this shit is real. So now they be like, he doing good. They be ready to, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't doing good. Shit crazy, man. But yeah. But you see, he said he regretted dragging that D Block chain. Jim Jones don't regret getting on stage with 50. He got a bag. You know, it is what it is. The way Cameron put it, like, it was mad shit going on with Dipset. 50 didn't know that. Yeah, 50 knew. He seen it. Everybody seen the tension. Cameron bugging out. If he didn't think everybody knew what was going on, come on, y'all went at Jay Z sick True Life on y'all, which y'all had True Life try to get at the Brooklyn niggas. They probably did pull up on the Brooklyn niggas. Jay-Z end up getting True Life in them to pull back up on y'all. Now that right there was kind of crazy too. I ain't gonna lie. That right there was a money move right there too. You know what I mean? Because True Life already had problems with Jim and them over situations. So True Life was the one that took Jimmy out to LA. They was holding him down. That's the crazy shit. This hip hop shit crazy, man. So we really sitting back, can't be too judgmental. People gonna tell their story, and everybody gonna have a different story. And sometimes we add up the pieces, and certain shit just don't. We don't get the picture sometimes. You know what I mean? Just something be missing. So we gotta use our brain and fill in the rest. Shit crazy, though. If you seen all the drama from the Lox was good. They only flaw was Jay Hood, and he put their whole business in the street. I'm talking about Jada kissing them. He told everybody every single thing about Jada Kiss and the lot. I'm just all of them. We gonna call them Jada Kiss and the lot. Nah, that's fucked up, right? The Lox, nigga. Niggas feel like Jada's Michael Jackson, man. She is Michael Jackson in Jackson 5. Michael Jordan in the Bulls. LeBron in the Lakers. Nah, that's crazy though. But it was man beef and inside, back and forth, backbiting, and everybody's trying to do something for their artists. And Hood didn't want to go at Jewel. Him and Luch almost had a fist fight, which is crazy. We know Luch would have probably hung J Hood out the window like Suge Knight's did Vanilla Ice. But just the fact that they was going back and forth beefing about J Hood going that Dipset or G Unit to just keep the shit going and finally get him the last buzz that he need. Know what I'm saying? Because they already did everything for him. Gave him a dog tag. He bought that fake D blockchain. That shit fake. I can verify. I took this shit to the jewelry store. And they got him watches. They got him sponsored for sneakers, features with different artists that he was never supposed to be with. Right? So they did do a lot, bro. And for him to say that they never did nothing for him, he ungrateful, bro. But Jay Hood over there crying for 60K, and Jim said Cam owe him millions. Know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, like, even if you getting blackball, I know a lot of rappers that fought through the blackball, like Max B. You see now all this shit start going. This shit is so bad. This is how bad this shit is, bro. Niggas be having beef. Friend of my enemy is a friend of me. So they be like switching sides, running over here, running over there, this, that, putting each other business in the street. Like it be real, like, and the shit, Hood is the worst one because he telling people everything. Like certain shit you're not supposed to really, you supposed to have some type of loyalty even on bad terms. I'm not saying you're supposed to be 100% loyal to somebody that's trying to backdoor you and do some dirty shit to you. They just want to see you dead, jail, whatever, whatever, whatever. They don't care what happens to you, long as they get away. So it's like, damn, bro, that's nasty right there, right? So, but on bad terms, you still gotta have some type of loyalty. Like certain shit that people say that's detrimental to other people, you ain't gonna repeat none of that shit. But these people be so hurt, so angry, and they do shit out of anger and they frustrated, and they really need to be mad at their fucking self. You know what I'm saying? They people don't understand, man. But to hear Jimmy say that he was the one that was wearing all that pink and got Cam wearing pink, I wouldn't even. Basically, what Jim saying, he created that whole dipset shit. He really the OG behind the whole scene. You know, he said Mace and Cam was trying to hold Mace down. That wasn't gonna work. You would Mace Cameron is not that tough to hold Mace down. That shit don't even sound right. You know what I'm saying? At that time too, whew, I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot of like half a mil was a problem. I could understand why J Hood couldn't break through. You got niggas like Pat Poops, Uncle Murder. J Hood is just sitting around looking like I'm with him. Remember, I'm what we watching all these artists just come and take over, especially from the South and everything else. Battle rap. We looking at this shit. I'm looking at him like, you better get in one of these battles or some shit, or you better start something. He took the choice of going at his own camp to try to get on. That shit backfired. I ain't gonna lie, it was a good idea because all that information he had on them, I'm like, oh, we about to what? He was saying mad shit about them. They ain't really like that. Them niggas, Luch never had a fight. Luch only had one fight, and he said a nigga knocked Luch over the gate and ripped his jacket or some shit. And then he started giving niggas like SP arm messed up. So when SP swing, his arm come out of place. So and he got a bad knee. So I'm like, oh word, SP got a bad knee and his arm fucked up. Oh, he just gonna be the first one to get beat up. He said Kiss used to be getting chased around, robbed. Kiss niggas used to come to Kiss house calling him out. Yo, Kiss, come outside. Yo, come outside, Kiss. And then one day it all stopped because of SP. SP came out with the ratchet, and they stopped coming to Kiss house, pressing them and robbing them. And it was he said it was mad people robbing Kiss, man. But that's that's what he doing. I never heard nobody from Yonkers talk about niggas that just kept robbing Kiss. You know what I mean? He said nigga Kiss came out, they took the 40 off of him. He had a 40 on him, but it didn't have no clip in it. And when he came out with it, they seen it didn't have no clip. They took the gun off of him with another gun and drove off. And then when he came back, niggas was laughing at him. Then they gave him a gun with a clip, and then he went around and shot in the air, some shit like that. But that's what Hood say. I don't know that all that shit was going on in Yonkers. I know Yonkers is different type of time, but shit that going in Yonkers, that shit don't be leaving Yonkers. That's how I knew J Hood wasn't from Yonkers. So that is y'all fault. It's mostly Luch because you let him in. You just let this little nigga in that was stalking y'all and watching y'all and know too much about y'all. And now that's a lesson for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta motherfuckers know all your business from when you was a young, so they know everything. He used to always tell me about Kiss son. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Kiss son, that's my little nigga, man. He loved me, man. I'm like, bro, you up here disrespecting his pops. You think Shorty still And speaking of Jada Kiss son, that nigga got bars, bro. I respect Kiss son. Know why? Because he not trying to sound like Kiss rapping. He just sounding like himself. Pun son, Pun son is nice, but it sound like he imitating his dad. He need to come up with his own style, not like don't sound like Pun. He'll be popping right now. Originality is one of the most powerful things you could do. Blick. Yo, yo, David. Go back up, bitch. Go outside, man. Come on. Hurry up, bitch. Man, look at this bitch out here. Antarctica. This shit look like Antarctica out this bitch. God damn. But yeah, anytime the Lox had problems, that shit never leaked into the street from Yonkers. J Hood was the one that told me about the DMX and the Kiss fight. So, but bottom line is, you know what I'm saying, Jim Jones. I knew Jim Jones was gonna say something about that Cameron and Mace shit with the 50. And you already know how 50 feel about Jim Jones. Shit crazy, man. But yeah, shit wild out here, man. Y'all gotta watch yourself, man. Y'all start messing with different peoples, introduce them to everybody. These niggas be infiltrating, snitches. You never know. That's why I know why the Lox will never do nothing to J Hood, because they know he's gonna tell. Trust me, bro. That J Hood was crying when we got locked up for trespassing, bro. Trespassing. You already anybody know about trespassing, clean halls? We in the hood. So if you get locked up, you know you ain't only gonna have you for one day. This nigga's crying. I'm like, yo, bro, you're bugging. We're gonna be out tomorrow. You ain't get caught with no fucking smoking gun. You didn't get caught with a body in the trunk. Your DNA wasn't left at a murder scene. You ain't got no drugs in your drawers. You're good. Here, niggas crying. Hurry up. Yeah. But that was that whole situation. That shit was twisted, though. Yeah. Shit was funny as hell, though. But, it is what it is, man. I tell people don't dwell on the past, man. Focus on the future, man. Nigga disappeared real quick. What's popping with y'all? Yeah, Cujo went out. Yeah. Nah. Yeah, but shit crazy, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Like, that whole New York backbiting, backdoor hip hop shit was crazy. Everybody want to be the king in New York, so it's cutthroat central, stepping on bunions. That shit was just like niggas is fighting against themselves while other people was working together and getting money. The South was like united. Everywhere else, niggas was working together. Chicago, y'all started wild in LA. Y'all LA they always had their little rap shit going on though. But the Napoleon and the Outlaw, look, this hip hop shit out of line, man, right now. Yeah, man. But I'm gonna definitely come back later. Y'all already know what's up with me. Always got some new content. I'm trying to get this money. Fuck is wrong with them? Stewart.